This video is sponsored by Dave's Barbershop, where the Dungeon Master dialogue is good, but the haircuts are better. Hey, role players. Just a highlight again tonight, playing D&D 5th edition as a player. Again, I believe I am a warlock. My books still haven't come, so I can't really familiarize myself with much of the detail here. Mike did give me a PDF of the player's handbook, so I will look that over before I'm off to play. Haven't named him yet. I'm debating that. So right now I'm working on these personal traits, ideas, bonds, and flaws. Again, these were all pre-randomly determined, so I'm going to study those, try to develop how I'm going to go about presenting this character at the game tonight. And then as far as his spells and all of the details and minutia surrounded that, they at least have descriptions and everything here. This is an Orc Pub, by the way, character printout, so very cool. I've got my notebook. Remember, I now do notebooks after watching Drunken and Dragons vid, how he does his notebook. I got a big monster. Again, these were sketchbooks. My wife used to, when she started out as an artist, she used to use sketchbooks and do things, and once she became an fine art oil landscapes, she pretty much dumped sketching, except preliminary work, and that, so she had a couple, gave me one. This is a big monster. I thought this would be great. I'll draw pictures in this, I'll make notes in this, I'll scribble in this, instead of paying attention to the Dungeon Master. That's what I'll be doing, and every time he comes around to me at the table, I'll go, huh, what? What's going on? Okay, can I do this? That's how I'm going to play tonight. And it'll be brilliant gaming, because that's just the way, that really is the way to play perfect D&D player, right? So anyway, with that being said, I will do a follow-up recap that'll go up on Tef's Tavern of the game session, and then I'll probably do a again another player diary or /DM diary sometime this weekend about my experience as this character and my experience with this rule set as a player. Again, unfortunately, for some reason, my books haven't come yet, which would be great because it would allow me to really sit here. I don't like PDFs if I can avoid it. I'd much rather sit and hold a book. I'd much rather carry that book around with me. So anyway, but that's the update there. And Dave and I had some good conversation. I went over there and just had a haircut, and he had time, so we sat and chatted about gaming. He talked about his game the other night. Unfortunately, it was Monday night. I was not able to play in that. I wish I had been able to. And it sounds like they had an amazing... Again, you can hear that recap, by the way, on Tef's Tavern. I believe Tef recaps that as Cormac. So if you're over on Tef's Tavern and you see reference to Cormac, that is the recap of that Monday night D&D 5e adventure in Swords Coast, I think. They're in Loudwater. So anyway, and I got the DM's take on that game. I got the DM's take. I mean, if this was an expose show... yeah, man, I would tear the roof off this joint, man. I would expose this stuff. Ooh, but it isn't. You know, what's talked about in Dave's Barbershop doesn't leave Dave's Barbershop. All right, everybody out there gaming this weekend, have great games.